Hey everybody, Mental Fox here. Welcome back to my playthrough of Avowed. Thank you for joining me again. We're down here in Solace Keep, just inside of the Forge, I guess. Here we spoke with Forge Master Della in the last episode. We've got quite a few quests waiting for us to do, but right now we're just doing some exploring. And as I look around this room here, I see that over here by this dude, there is a piece of paper. And it says Forge Master's Orders. So let's take a look at that. It says, this notice is written in intense, angry handwriting on a piece of smudged, charred parchment. To all who serve in the Forge, I understand you think I am unworthy of this position, but by decree of the Council of Solace and our hallowed traditions, I am your Forge Master, and you shall all treat me as such. For example, no more leaving stations unkempt. No more sloughing ash in my direction. No more stealing of my rations. No more using the forge fires to cook meat. No more hilarious effigies. No more use of the term gorge master to refer to my eating habits. No more flicking slag at me and then acting like you did nothing. Truly, I know it was you. No more swapping my quenching oil out for deadly acid. No more patting me on my head instead of saying yes, Forge Master. I expect these guidelines to be followed to the letter, lest the Commandant hear my complaint herself, Forge Master Della. Yeah, giving old Della a hard time over here. I don't think Della wanted the job in the first place, but it is what it is. And at the end of the last episode, we showed Della some star metal, and we had him make a weapon for us, and I don't know, man. For some reason, I thought, yeah, go ahead and make an arquebus because I haven't used one yet. And I don't know, now I'm kind of regretting that. I'm never going to use this. I'm just not. But anyway, we have a weapon called Moonstrike here. Compared to our superb bow, it does an incredible amount of damage. Holy moly, our superb bow does 153 physical damage. This thing does 308, more than twice as much damage. It does twice as much stun, 280 versus 140. However, it has a huge stamina cost and less of a critical hit chance. It also has something called Andra's Scorn on it. Power attacks deal moderate frost accumulation to nearby enemies. Interesting. It also has something called Freezing Lash. Hits deal plus 10% bonus frost damage. And here's a little bit of information about it. The opalescent mosaic pattern decorating this arquebus brings thoughts of the stars beyond to its wielder. Each bullet fired from it strikes as violently as Andra's own moon and as cold as the void. The normally rigid star metal that was used to make this weapon has been masterfully molded into an exquisitely functioning arquebus. No easy feat. Running a finger along the barrel produces an eerie noise somewhere between humming and a cacophony of whispers. Sounds pretty cool. I mean, I guess we're going to try it out. Let me make this my main weapon now, and we'll play around with it a little bit next time we head out. And I mean, maybe it's time we started using a weapon that does more damage, because the battles have become much harder ever since we entered Galloween's Tusks. Let's see here. This guy's looking at an exceptional round shield over here. This guy's looking at an exceptional sword. We're just going to walk around and look at this place, see if there's anybody that we could talk to. Well, she's going to town on that, whatever that is. Here's some twinklage. Okay, you know we're going to help ourselves to whatever's in here, because apparently that's what we do. Brass Teo, Primal Water, Blackwood Branch. I mean, it would be more realistic if people were like, hey, that's not your stuff. You know, maybe they don't have to attack me, but they could at least yell at me or something. I mean, come on, that's not my stuff, and I'm just helping myself. And speaking of which, I'll take that, yoink, and I'll take that, yoink. I mean, if you're not going to say anything, I'm going to take it. All right, let's head back up here and see what else there is to see in Solace Keep. I do not know why this game is running so poorly now. It's really disappointing.
Mihala
Believe...
understands the importance of tradition. Nandru chose this place for a reason, huh?
Exactly. To leave would only insult the great founder.
Generations of our kin have lived and died within these halls. We can't disappoint them.
As long as we lend our strength to Mihala, we won't.
I don't think we've been up here. Let's go see what's up here. Let's see, we've got a person standing here. Some dude sweeping the floor. Make sure you wear full armor while you sweep the floor. You never know what might attack you as you sweep. And here's the arquebus here. I'm not going to shoot it, but there is, you can see there's a plant on top of that statue's head. Okay, that's where we're supposed to go. Our current quest is Our Dreams Divide Us Still. We're supposed to speak to the Warden, Council, and Solace Keep. Nandru, the founder of Solace, may have found another path to the garden. The Warden, Council, and Solace Keep might know more. Go to Solace and speak with the Council. The Pargrunen do not permit outsiders in the keep, so you will need the help of Marius. Well, we're already in. But I don't think I want to do that yet. I want to keep exploring before we talk to that guy. Look at my map. There's so much here.
Outsiders? In the halls Nandru built himself? Madness.
I'm right here, dude. I'm the outsider you speak of. Ooh.
Very image of Nandru indeed. The gods send you at the most opportune time. A word, please.
So, I'm going to help myself to their stuff, mostly just to get it off my map. I'll be with you in a second, Chief Engineer Gabral. First, I'm going to help myself to your cave coral and your burned lady. Oh, this place is neat. There's the main hall. All right, let's... Okay, game, cut it out. Let's walk over to this guy here. Chief Engineer Gabral, what's up?
Ah, the infamous Ederan envoy.
That's me.
I'd heard of your resemblance to our illustrious founder, but I'd hardly believe it if I weren't seeing it for myself. The monks tell us that Nandru had a special connection to the land, a sense for where to find things. I wonder if you share it.
Well, as a Vanguard scout, we could say if you're asking if I can track and navigate, well, let's just say that I've got plenty of experience. We could say you have no idea. We could say, why do I get the feeling you're about to ask me for something? Or we could say, whatever your feelings on Nandru are, I'm not him. Well, I do like to use my abilities when I can, and since we are such a Vanguard scout, we could say we've got plenty of experience.
And perhaps Solace is in luck. Our hunters can track beetles, birds, and boars, but do you know what the most elusive quarry in the tusks is?
Given the climate and volcanic activity, it's obvious water. You could say bears. We could say a straight answer, or you tell me. Oh, it's obviously water, right?
Exactly. And yet you'd never know it from the way the councilors fuss. It's all tradition this, tradition that.
Is there a problem with your water supply? Or are Pargrunen politics always the contentious? Let's ask that question about Pargrunen politics.
You should have seen the row the council had over Nandru's statue. Is it central enough? Does the light flatter his facial fronds? Never have I seen a group of people with so much time to argue over ideas.
Let's focus on your water supply. Those ideas have informed a way of life for centuries, or philosophical arguments won't put food on the table. I don't know, let's say that.
Or water in our reservoirs, as it happens. We need more reliable sources of water, preferably some that don't taste like rotten Zarep eggs.
So what do you need me to do? Or I didn't realize Pargrunen could be so fussy. Well, I don't want my water to taste like rotten Zorip eggs either, so what do you need me to do?
Find the scouts I already sent to fix the problem, if you please. There's an old godless aqueduct system in slumbering fields, far to the southwest. I sent a team to start repairs, but I haven't heard from them.
Existing aqueducts? It's a wonder your people didn't connect them to begin with. Or no promises, but I'll keep an eye out if I'm in the area. How come you didn't connect those aqueducts?
And acknowledge that someone else came here before us and built something worth preserving? That's Pargrun pride for you. I call it damn fool stubbornness, since we're all friends. But now that a steady water supply is a bigger concern than cultural pride, the next problem is finding my team. They were supposed to work on the section just north of the southern guard tower. You probably passed it when you entered the tusks.
Okay. All right, now we need to find a missing expedition team. So, golly, game. Before we entered Solace Keep, oh gosh, game, you're really embarrassing me with how poorly you're running. Before we entered, guys, you don't have to come up here too. Before we entered Solace Keep, all we heard was, oh, they don't like outsiders. Oh, good luck getting them to talk to you. Oh, you're not going to get anywhere in there. And it just reminds me of before we went to Paradise, all we heard about Paradise is like, oh, it's a really rough town. Oh, you got to keep an eye out for bad things happening. And it turned out to be a lovely town. And now we enter Solace Keep, and almost everybody is just so happy to talk to us. I mean, you hear some people, some randos grumbling about outsiders, but everybody else is like, oh, outsider, let's work together. Won't you help me with this? And I kind of knew that was going to happen. It's just a little disappointing. It would be more interesting if we came in here and these people just were like, nope, not talking to you. Nope, you shouldn't be here. Get out. You know, like maybe we had to do a little bit of work first before they're so accepting of us. I don't know. Don't get me wrong. I like getting quests, but it does not feel like an unwelcoming place at all. You have anything else you want to say, Chief Engineer Gabral?
Watch your step in slumbering fields. There's no telling what's been stirred up out there.
No telling. Let's keep walking around checking this place out. Here's a barred door in the main hall. Over here.
This is not good.
What's up, Warden?
Oh, good. Someone's come along. I can't believe the only person that stopped is an outsider. Will you help me, please?
Help with what? Or... I'd love to, but I don't want to. What do you need help with?
My hammer. One of the smiths down below sold it to me, and I'm not likely to get such a fine one again. But with all the construction going on here, still, I slipped and dropped it. I think it's somewhere down there. Do you think you can find it?
I think I already did. We could say, here it is, safe and sound. We could say, that depends what's my reward. We could say, why can't you just buy a new hammer? We could say, what is all this construction even for? We could say, sure, I'll go take a look. Or we could say, I'm a little busy right now. Hey, what is all this construction even for?
Honestly, I don't even remember. It all started when my grandfather was a baby. I think something about restoration.
Solace has been under constant construction since Nandru set the first stone.
It does not matter. Can you save my hammer or not?
Well, why can't you just buy a new one?
There isn't exactly a surplus of them around here, especially not one that's held to the caliber of the ones in the smithy. Please, I can't afford a new one.
Fine. Here it is, safe and sound, because we found it in the last episode.
Ah, you have done me a great service, Amakul. Merty envoy, may your kindness be repaid swiftly.
Yeah, I'm pretty awesome.
Is it me? Or does everything look suspiciously like a nail?
So I want to jump down there on the head of that thing and see if I can get that plant. We'll try that here in a bit. But for now...
Found a spider the size of my face in my
Ugh.
last night.
Again? Ugh. I bet the officers up above don't have to deal with that.
On the bright side, the legs are pretty good in a stew.
That is both gross and intriguing. What time is dinner?
It's both gross and intriguing. Here's some fruitful wine that I do not need to pick up. Look at that, there's a skeleton back there behind the wall. Pardon me, pardon me. Ooh, here's some doors that we could open. Oh. The main hall with enough seating for about, oh, I don't know, 12. Here's some beetle jerky. Here's a drafted letter. Let's check it out. This letter is clearly a draft. Words are crossed out, and there are notes in the margins. To the Honored Council of Solace, I have made my feelings on this topic known repeatedly, and yet nothing of substance has been done. It should be no surprise to you that many of us in the Obsidian Quarter have issues with the way certain policies have been enacted. I, for one, have left my boots out to be shined on several occasions, only to awaken to a pair of still scuffed boots. Such dereliction of duty cannot be accepted. Imagine if, should Magrin will it, enemies attacked from outside, and no one was standing at the front gates. This is the slipperiest of slopes, and I, for one, will not allow this keep to diminish in this way. I explained to the miscreants in charge that I would be speaking with their commanding officer, but it was to no avail. My boots shall one day shine like the sun. Tradition must hold. Yours truly, Locotenent Karen. All right. Whoops. Okay, game. Calm down. Well, once again, we're going to help ourselves to whatever's in this chest. I mean, it could be the difference between life and death. We cannot help the people of Solace Keep if we're dead. And by robbing them, we stand a chance of staying alive longer. Right? There's my justification for stealing from them. Let's see where these stairs go. Neat. Wow. Another big room up here. Got, oh, look at this. Somebody's got a little hidey hole back here. Oh my gosh, this is like my dream. I have had dreams, like at work, you know? Like having a little hidey hole where I could just go and take a nap. Look at this. This is awesome. Exceptional grimoire of elements. We'll help ourselves to that. If they didn't want it stolen, they should have hidden it better. Am I right or am I right? Oh, there's a person standing over there. There's a little bit of brass teo there. And here is Afara.
No one sees me like this.
Well, I see you. What's up, Afara?
Who let you in here? What do you want?
Are you hiding out here, or why are you up here? Are you hiding?
No, of course not. Who am I kidding? I must live, no, suffer in squalor now. Unfortunately, none of the merchants in the keep have things that live up to my tastes. But as long as Mihala continues to shun the rest of the lands, we must make do with an ever-shrinking supply of true goods.
Apparently, there's a trade caravan that's supposed to be here soon. Are you too good for everything being sold in Solace? Or good luck with that, I guess. I heard there's a trade caravan that's supposed to be here soon.
Truly? Oh, how exceptionally convenient. I shall have to wear something really dazzling. Now, shoo, let me change.
Okie dokie. Let's talk to her again.
Who let you in here? What do you want?
Why are you up here?
Why am I in my own home? I think a better question is, why are you here? I must live, no, suffer in squalor now. Unfortunately, but as long as me...
Good luck with that.
No one suffers as I do. Just leave me. Oh, and don't get anything dirty on your way out.
Okay. I mean, there's some beds here. Got a little all's leaf tea over here. I don't really understand what this place is. It's this little room, or big room, over top of the main hall. And why is there like snowflakes falling in here? Oh, I bet that's my weapon. I bet you that's my weapon. It's got like frost falling from it. So now for the rest of the game, I'm going to have snow falling all over the place. As long as I have this weapon equipped. Okay, there was that place. It was pretty cool. Anything up here? Doesn't look like there's anything hiding back there for us. Another barred door. Although we could easily remove that big piece of wood and go in, but I guess the game isn't going to let me do that. Fresh water, Pargrunale. What's up with you two?
An outsider. I've never seen someone so tall.
I'm very tall. Here's a door. Oh, that we can't go through. That's disappointing. Just some stuff stacked over here. Another barred door. And what's this place?
Take pride in our home, fellow Pagrunin, for Solace is an impenetrable fortress that can withstand any assault.
Never heard a speech full of such bluster.
It's not the content, but the interpretation that bothers me.
Ah, well. The walls of Solace have never been brought down by words alone.
I think his words and his breath combined would be a greater threat.
Who are they talking about? Now let's walk up on stage and speak with Mestru Varka.
Move along, outsider. Consultation hours are... Oh my.
Something the matter? You're staring at my face, aren't you? You're staring at my face, aren't you?
Well, you must admit, it is striking.
What can you tell me about Nandru? Your philosophy seems controversial. What do scholars do in Solace, or never mind? Tell me a little bit about Nandru.
Our beloved founder. Nandru sought to create a sanctuary in the deadliest part of the island. He called it Solace. Many believe Nandru was led here by a spirit guardian of some kind. Others believe he was simply an excellent judge of location. Regardless, many of his traditions remain in place to this day, while others may have fallen by the wayside.
What kind of person was he? How have Nandru's traditions changed? Do you know anything about a garden? Tell me what kind of person he was.
He was compassionate, eccentric, and charismatic. He knew how to draw out the best in his people. A true leader. Tradition says that when he knew his life was ending, he sought quiet solitude, knowing his work here was complete. Not a word of tradition, spoken or written, speaks ill of our founder. It is perhaps the only thing on which we all agree.
How have his traditions changed?
If you ask these absolute Zaribs, they'd say not at all. I maintain that our solace is more in Sorina's vision than Nandru's. Our founder envisioned a safe place for all who reside or explore in the Tusks. An admirable goal, certainly. Sorina's vision was more about safety for the people already within Solace. Outsiders be damned.
I was just getting ready to say, who is Serena? Yeah, who is Serena?
Blessed Sorina. She led Solace's rise from the ashes centuries ago, when an attack breached the walls and ruined our keep. She was a forceful and diligent leader who oversaw the rebuilding of the keep and established new traditions to keep us safe. Many, myself included, believe her traditions conflicted with Nandru's, which were more suited to a Solace in peacetime.
Do you know anything about a garden? Let's totally change the subject.
If you ask about the tilled ground made for growing plants, no. Very few here have that knowledge. But Nandru did speak of a garden from time to time. He created the Wardens of Solace to oversee that garden specifically. No one can say for sure what the garden meant to him, for none has set foot there. I fear I cannot help you beyond that.
Okay, that was interesting. Let's move on.
What more can I do to enlighten you?
Your philosophy seems controversial.
All philosophy is controversial here. Thoughts that do not challenge tradition might as well be tradition themselves.
Okay, what do scholars do in Solace?
We pass on the oral histories of Solace and seek to uncover those historical knowledge we have lost over time. In return, the unenlightened Getuli of Solace curse, spit, and throw objects at us. It is truly a symbiotic relationship.
Ah, you're funny. I should be going. Okay. Well, let's keep walking around here. Anybody want to talk to me? No? Nobody? What about over here? How about you? You want to talk? No? You guys? Ah, okay. Some stuff on the table that I don't think I'm interested in. More stuff on the table I'm not interested in. Couple peeps standing over here. Another door we can't get through. And another merchant over here.
Guess the Pargrunen have that in common with Adir.
Nandru looked to Wodaka for inspiration when he created the traditions and laws of Solace.
Okay. I guess they see Wodaka somewhere? Where do they see Wodaka? I don't know. Here is something on the wall here, a Wodakan prayer. This piece of parchment contains a common prayer to Wodaka. Oathbinder, hear our voices. Lead us to speak truth and receive it in kind. Protect us as we walk the prescribed path. Calm our minds as we make difficult choices. Show us how to untie the knots of lies and sentiment. To bring us closer to your broken throne, where justice awaits those who serve justice. I guess just a broken throne is enough to indicate Wodaka, although it doesn't look broken from here. We're going to help ourselves to what's in this lockbox. Brass Teo, Bear Claw. And anybody want to talk to me? No? No? How about you? No? Okay. What you got, Bulti?
You must be the outsider I've heard so much about, yes? I am pleased to meet you.
Bulti? Is that you?
Marius? Won't the Commandant be surprised? What can I do for Solace's most fascinating guests?
What is your role here exactly?
I am an attendant of the Council of Solace. I do whatever they ask of me, frankly. Currently, it is my honor to watch over the Shrine of Wodaka and keep it as pristine as the goddess herself.
You mean it's your honor to stay where the Council can keep an eye on you?
I have to know what that's about.
The way I heard it, Bulti had a reputation for taking things from the armory and selling them to traders for a profit.
I paid my debt to Solace. I have changed.
Yeah, well, the Council is keeping you close by, just in case you haven't.
I'll just be going now. And then I'll be right back.
Good to see you again. How can I help?
Well, show me your wares. Well, he has more of this Adraban stuff that we need to upgrade some things, so let's go ahead and buy it. Oh man, a treasure map that we can't afford. The blade that hungers. Ever since I found that dark blade, I have felt hungers that no food or drink can satisfy, almost as if it longs to plunge it into soft tissue and slash across vulnerable throats. Rather than continue to fight off its influence, I have buried the dagger before it buries me. Can I sell him anything that would allow me to purchase this from him? I only need, well, about 1,500. So, I mean, I don't really, all this stuff that I have is like unique stuff, and it really is kind of dumb to keep it, but I just can't see myself selling it. I can sell this exceptional dagger, though. I don't need this. I could sell him this exceptional grimoire of elements. And now I have enough to buy the treasure map. Nice. There we go. There's where it is. We'll keep an eye out for that. That's not very descriptive, I don't feel like. But we'll see how it goes. And I don't need any of this crap. Okay, fun stuff here. All right, before we go down, I want to see if I could jump on the head of this statue and get this plant just for funsies. Actually, we'll go down over here and then go back up just so that I make a complete circuit. Hello, how are you? Whoa.
Haven't seen Petro around in a while. Wonder what he's been up to.
Nothing good, most likely. No one's heard anything. Joffrey had to take over as captain.
Joffrey. Ha! That Nimdut. Why in Magren's name would anybody put him in charge?
Something must have happened to Petru. The council is keeping quiet. Think he joined the outcasts?
Petru? Join the outcasts? There's no way.
There's no way. Okay. So now I'm just going to walk right back up. And we're going to try to get that plant. I mean, not that it's the most important thing in the world. Not that it's important at all. I just want to see if I can do it. Alright, I'm going to hit F5. And here we go.
Either the rigging is coming loose upstairs, or that's a godlike, same as our envoy.
He landed in his hand.
Your rigging came loose long ago, Nimdut. That's Nandru, founder of Solace. Don't speak ill of him if you value your life.
If I get on his shoulder, I can. I can get on his head. There we go, Magren's blessing. Alright, we got it. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Well, I don't know if there's, like, any more of this place to explore before we go talk to the people we're supposed to talk to. Up and down. Didn't even hurt. Not even a scratch. Alright. Let's go talk to these peeps. Although, you could see that, I guess that's... Whoops. I guess that's Marius that wants to talk to us. Yes, it is. And I kind of want to see what he has to say before we go talk to these people, because it might change. Can I go here to this camp? I can. So we're just going to go to this camp real quick and see what Marius has to say before we speak with the council. Alright, what's up, Marius?
Envoy? Sorry. I've been in my head ever since we left Solace, thinking about the village.
What about it? That's understandable. I need you focused, or that's not what I want to talk about. I don't know, that's understandable.
I'm tired of it. You need me focused, especially in the tusks, where just breathing wrong can kill you. Still, I don't know why I'm thinking about this village, or even why it feels so important. What if I get there and... oh, I don't know, I fall apart. Memories flood in and I don't know who I am anymore. Or worse, what if it's nothing?
If you feel this strongly about it, it's not nothing. The only way to know is to go there and find out. You're stronger than all that, Marius. You will overcome this, or whatever happens, will do so whether you're worried about it or not. Gosh, I actually kind of like that. Yeah, whatever happens, we'll do so whether you're worried about it or not.
Right, but that doesn't make the worrying stop. There was a story. The Warden who saw the future.
What was it about? Is this a story from Solace, or we don't have time for stories? Is this a story from Solace?
Yes. Mihala told it to me when I was young. There was a young Warden who thought she could see the future. She'd think about things and they would come to pass. She was worried about her father falling ill, and he did. She feared her friend would die of exposure. It happened.
Go on. That sounds like a useful talent. Were you the young Warden by any chance, or is this going somewhere? I mean, I don't think he was the young Warden. But let's ask that question.
Kamayu. One day, she was with her patrol unit guarding a watchtower, and she was struck by a terrifying thought. She just knew in her gut that Solace was under attack. Zareps, or ogres, or fire blights from the wastes.
So she left her post to stop the attack. There's no way a gang of Zoreps could get through those gates. So she found a way to alert Solace and remain at her post, or is this coming to a point? He called us something a while back. I don't know if it's still here. Kamayu. Kamayu. A Leber term for smartass or asshole, whichever works best in context. Nice. So she just knew in her gut that Solace was under attack, Zorops or ogres or fireblights from the wastes. So she left her post to stop the attack. There's no way a gang of Zorops could get through those gates. So she found a way to alert Solace and remained at her post, or is this coming to a point? I mean, something bad has to happen, so I'm guessing she left her post.
Oh, you've heard this one. The young Warden tried to alert her unit, but they didn't seem concerned. They said she was delusional. So she left the tower to go protect Solace. And she found nothing there. Meanwhile, her post came under attack. Her whole unit was killed because she abandoned it.
She should have stayed at her post. Her future sight was just her worries about what might happen. That's a really dark story. And Solace sentenced her to prison for dereliction of duty. I mean, you can't say I mean, I guess she should have stayed at her post, but she tried to warn them and nobody listened, so she kind of felt like she couldn't stay at her post. So, I don't know, her future sight was just her worries about what might happen?
Exactly. So what if I'm seeing the future here? Maybe we should just stay on your original path.
The difference is that you haven't left your post. You sought help from your unit. We're here to support you. You can't predict what will happen, so stop trying. Or being prepared for the future is never a bad thing. There is a difference. You haven't left your post.
You're right. This is a small detour, not a different path. I haven't left you folks behind. Anyway, I appreciate the talk, Envoy. I clearly have some things to figure out. Anyway. Pleasant dreams.
Well, we might be able to do a little bit of upgrading here. We'll go and break down this exceptional sword and this shield. Oh, they were just getting ready to say something. So Moonstrike, I guess if we had more Blackwood Branch, we could upgrade it. Our bow, we're done. We can't upgrade that anymore. Our armor, if we had a little bit more Audra Band, we could upgrade it to get it to Legendary, but we don't have any more. We don't have enough of that. Same with the Star of Unbeing. Same with the Desert's Bounty. Can I make more Blackwood Branch? Blackwood Branch, I can only make 2 of those. So that leaves us with needing 4 more, so there is no upgrading that we can do.
Oh, you might know this, Marius.
I might.
How do you get dust stains out of your clothes?
Just wear clothes that won't be ruined by dust stains.
Wonderful advice for the future, dearie. However, I still have a dust stain on my pants.
Right. Grind up some bone slate, squeeze a few hemp flowers into it, and rub it into the stain like you're trying to start a fire.
I'm glad we arrived at a real answer, finally. Thank you, darling. You're a delight as always.
Marius is a delight. We are going to exit to our previous location, which is a nice feature. And I guess we're going to go in and talk to the council, see what happens, see what kind of welcome we get there. I think we go up here and then go in here. Yeah.
Ready yourselves. Council's just up this lift.
Are they gonna throw us in the volcano if this goes badly?
Ooh, neat. What's back there? How do I get in there? That sounds cool. There we go. An old Dark Souls trick. I can't get in there. Oh well. It's worth a shot. Watch out, guys. I'm bringing it back. Try not to get squished. Are you in the squish zone? Oh, you are. Oh, but you didn't get squished. Good job. Good job being invisible. All right, let's see what's up here. Oh, neat. You could look at more stuff there. This was always one of my favorite things to do in the Dark Souls game, like take an elevator and like look for secret areas that you could walk into.
If we open our gates to outlanders, we stand to lose everything. They will corrupt our people, destroy our traditions.
Our entire society faces destruction if we don't. We need trade. We need the rest of the world.
The reason Solace Keep has stood for so long is because we've stood alone. Do not question our ways, Kostya.
I understand, Mihala. But Solace Keep is dying. Surely it wouldn't hurt to consider a different route.
So I didn't want to open the door because I was worried if I opened it I would interrupt them. Hello. You do have a guest. You don't have to put it in quotes. Hello. How's it going? What's this room? Here is Writings of Serena 3. I don't think I have any other Writings of Serena yet, and I don't want to read them out of order. Here is a torn page from a journal, a yellowed piece of paper mottled with water stains. It is written in Kostya's sprawling cursive. Most of it is unintelligible, but a few lines are legible. I am done. Drive a spear through my heart. I cannot take this zealotry any longer, not when everything we hold precious stands to burn to cinders, because Mihala decided a dead man's words are more valuable than the lives of our people. What will it take to make her understand? Does Solace Keep need to fall before she opens her eyes? So I guess this is Kostya's office. I'll be right with you. Just one moment. Here, oh, we've got beetle jerky. We've got a locked chest. Oh, it unlocks with Mihala's key. Might get in there. A collection of papers, a stack of meeting minutes, notes, and assorted papers. For the most part, it is a collection of bureaucratic effluvia. Hidden amongst the marginalia and footnotes is a series of handwritten exchanges between Kostya and Mihala, scrawled in shorthand and dripping with excessive punctuation. The two never seem to be in agreement about anything. Mihala writes most of her entries in full sentences. Kostya, on the other hand, shows a deep love for rude sketches. Councilman Kostya, as per our conversation on the topic, we are supposed to present a united front, not whatever that was. It has come to my attention that certain parties have been intercepting my letters to Adir. While I am uncertain who might be responsible, I would advise the culprit to stop doing so. The margins of our meeting notes are not for caricatures, that is all. I look forward to another several hundred years or so of working with someone more stubborn than stone. And here is some beetle jerky brasteo. I'm taking that. And, I mean, do I have to kill Mihala to get into that chest over there? I don't know, maybe. I don't want to do that. But we'll see what happens. So here they are.
What is the meaning of this? Who let them in here?
They're here because I vouched for them.
Marius, you're alive.
There were rumors you died, Marius. We mourned you. You shouldn't have returned.
I trust you came back to us for good reason.
Well, wow, there's a nice, almost full-body shot of our character. I don't know the last time we saw that. Pretty cool jacket he's got there. We just saw the steel garrote in the tusks. Your lives are in danger. We believe the steel garrote have entered the tusks. Your lives are in danger. We need your help. You owe Marius a debt of gratitude for warning you of danger. He didn't have to come here. I don't know. We just saw the steel garrote in the tusks. Your lives are in danger?
I doubt that. There isn't an inch of this land the Wardens do not patrol, day and night. If the steel garrote were here, we would know.
And if they are here, let them come. Solace has stood against worse threats for hundreds of years.
They destroyed a city full of animancers. If they come for Solace, even these ancient walls won't save you. If that's all you'll do, you might as well not do anything.
Although I wonder why we should bother trusting you.
We heard that you were responsible for a great many deaths in Shatterscarp. Give me a reason to tolerate you for even a second longer.
I did what was needed. I don't have to explain myself to you, or this isn't your place to comment. I don't know. I did what was needed.
Indeed. But you've brought us news. Now I'm curious.
What do you expect us to do for you? It sounds like you have something in mind.
We're looking for a path to the garden. Help us put an end to the Dream Scourge. Given how our conversation has gone so far, I don't expect much of anything from you. Help us put an end to the Dream Scourge.
There is no Dream Scourge in Galawain's tusks.
Nor has there ever been.
Well, every settlement in the Living Lands suffers from it. It's only a matter of time, or that's simply not possible. I don't know, it's only a matter of time, y'all.
No. The soul of Nandru protects this place, protects his wardens. No curse may touch us here.
These are unusual times, Mihala. Regrettably, I must confirm the envoy's tale. Our messengers have heard as much from Paradis, Fior, Thirdborn. Perhaps we have only been lucky. What if Nandru's aegis no longer protects us?
I do not believe it, but I am not unmoved by the stories we have heard from the other settlements. You say you mean to end this plague of madness, envoy?
Show us a path to the garden and we will.
There is no path.
Nor has there been for hundreds of years. There was a bridge once, but it fell in Nandru's time. How do you know of our garden, envoy?
A god is imprisoned there. They spoke to me, begged me to come. We've determined it's the source of the Dream Scourge. You wouldn't believe me if I told you, or your garden? Yeah, what do you mean by your garden?
Right. Here we go.
Be silent. Have you no shame?
The garden is our sacred purpose. Its observation and protection, a task handed to us by Nandru himself. We used to be wanderers, explorers, caretakers of the island, until Nandru heard the call of the garden. He planted Solace Keep here, in the spot where it first spoke to him, and charged his people to forever protect it from all who might threaten its peace.
More accurately, he chained us to a barren wasteland 600 years ago, and abandoned us.
He gave his life to protect us from the world. We thank him by defending the garden.
Well, we could say a god is imprisoned there. They spoke to me, begged me to come. Or we've determined it's the source of the Dream Scourge. I'm going to lean into this since we look so much like Nandru. I'm going to try this.
Nandru once wrote that the island spoke to him. Perhaps as it has spoken to you.
The envoy does bear a remarkable resemblance to our founder, does he not?
The markings on your face. I recognize them. But I didn't want to believe an Adiran could have anything in common with Nandru.
Well, we found an old journal written by Nandru. It says there's another way to the garden. We could say, I am a godlike of the being in the garden. Maybe Nandru was too. We could lie and say, I am the reincarnation of Nandru. Or we could just simply say, I don't care. How do I get to the garden? I don't know. Let's see what they say to this. I am a godlike of the being in the garden. Maybe Nandru was too.
The godlike are gone.
There's at least one left, and he's standing right in front of you.
Perhaps you are what you say, but it does not matter. We did not lie to you. The bridge has fallen. The path is long gone.
If there is another way, envoy, you will have to discover it yourself. But I fear you will be disappointed.
Well, we have enough intellect to say, if there really is no way in, why bother protecting it? We could say, could you at least tell us where we might look? So we came here for nothing, or I don't believe you. Let's use our intellect. If there really is no way in, why bother protecting it?
It has and always will be our duty to watch over the garden. Even if we knew of the potential of another path, we couldn't tell you.
Your facial markings might be similar to Nandru's, but we will not change our ways for an accident of flesh and cartilage. You are an outsider and will remain one forever. The agent of an empire bent on destroying all that we have built. Envoy, you and those like you are why we are here. The Wardens exist to stand in your way.
Well, as a Vanguard scout, we could say, I hope you were prepared to do so with steel. Oh, geez. I won't stop searching for the way to the garden, or stand around if you like. I'm leaving. Well, I don't want to fight them, so I'm not going to stop searching for a way to the garden.
I would expect nothing less from someone like yourself.
Goodbye, Envoy. Kostya, see the Envoy out of our halls. Enough time has been wasted on inconsequential matters.
With all due haste, Mihala.
And Marius, don't stay gone so long next time.
If this is the kind of warm welcome I can expect, I can't wait to come back.
Follow me, Envoy.
Right. I warned you they'd be useless. Or maybe I didn't, but I thought about it. You'd be better off tracking the Steel Garrote. At least they're not useless bureaucrats.
Politicians are alike everywhere, aren't they?
All right. So are we really going to be escorted out of here? So did you see that our next quest is, it says, locate the Steel Garrote. The Warden Council was unable or unwilling to tell you about another route into the garden. Your only lead is to locate the Steel Garrote and Gallowayne's tusks. They are also searching for the garden. Wow, really? That's our only lead? Yeesh. I wish this thing would quit telling me that I have an equipment upgrade available. I was just there, and I did not have an equipment upgrade available. Well, I'm going to end this episode here, but when we come back next time, I'll go in and see if I could speak with her again before we leave. And then I guess we'll go that way and get the heck out of these halls. And we'll get back outside and do some more exploring. But that'll do it for this episode. As always, I thank you guys for joining me. I hope you had a good time. If you did, why don't you let me know? Leave me a like or a comment. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.